Good afternoon. You are visiting a factory in NILGIRIS. It's called PLANTATIONS Private Limited. This factory is one of the oldest factories in the small sector. In fact, you can say it is the first factory in all of India. It was established in 1943 and before independence. Those days there was only estate factories owned by English people which had estate all around with a factory in the middle. And if small farmers give leaf to them, they would take it. But suddenly they will say, no, we don't want the leaf, we are full ourselves. So as a result of that, my dad and a few other elderly people decided to have their own factory so that they can process their own tea leaves. This factory is called a CTC factory, which means crush, tear and curl. So the leaf and the tea will look like small balls, small pellets. Unlike the orthodox tea, which is more like a twiggy tea, leafy tea. So this is the two differences. Both teas come from the same green leaf, but the process of manufacture is different. So the leaf usually comes in the evening, around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock onwards, and the leaf is taken to the loft. It's stored in the loft, and it's manufactured only the following morning. So the leaf needs about 6 or 7 hours to have a change in the chemical composition. So that composition change is called withering. So it's a chemical withering and a physical withering. Physical withering, a little bit of the moisture gets removed. Chemical withering, the enzymes in the leaf itself start acting with the oxygen of the air and start their fermentation and all that. So in the morning the leaf is used for process and it goes into a main machine called the rotor vane, which is like a giant food processor. It just crushes all the tea and spits it out. And then it goes through 3, 4 or 5 machines called CTC machine, which is called the cut, tear and curl machine. So they cut the leaf into very tiny particles. It will almost look like totally like a dough ball in the end. It's fully, you can't make out the leaf at all. Then that is allowed to interact with the oxygen of the air for the process of oxidation. So when it comes out of the CTC machine, it looks green and raw, smells a bit raw. But once it goes through this fermentation and the oxidation, which takes about an hour, then the leaf gets a coppery color, and then it is ready for firing. And once it's fired, the process is over. And then after firing, it's just a physical grading, so you get all different grades. Different sizes have different names. And these names are common to all tea industry. So if I say a BOPT, everyone internationally will know the size of that particle. Or if you say fannings, they will know the size. So they're just trade names. It's like name given for X, Y and Z. These are the names given for different particles of tea. Then these teas are separately packed in bags, sent to the auction, and from the auctions anybody can buy. Any accredited buyer can buy in the auction, and these teas are taken and they will blend it amongst other teas that they buy and make their own brand, like Taj Mahal or Three Roses or Taza tea. So different people buy our teas, and you can say a little bit of the tea will be available in all these major blends in the country. So that is a little gist of the whole process.
Next to me.